Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, we'd like to welcome you and hopefully you'll come back and join us. First of all guys, I do want to say that I did see a clip of what transpired last night on Sunny's channel. I mean, I'm not going to brush that under the rug like it never happened. We're reactors and that's what we do. React. It was disgusting and sick, but unfortunately it's nothing new. I continue to hope for the best for her children. If anyone that I'm cool with needs me for anything, let me know, okay? Let's continue. So Marcus recently interviewed this young lady that you see on the screen. She says she was Iliana's cellmate when she was arrested back in January. Wow, it doesn't seem like it was that long ago. Now if you're a new subscriber or just not familiar with who Iliana is, please go to my channel search bar, type her name in, and you will see all the videos that I've reacted to about her. You can also go to Atlanta Street Interviews, which is Marcus's YouTube channel. Marcus is the interviewer that you are about to hear in this video. You can search Iliana's name on his channel and you will find all the interviews and content Marcus has done on Iliana. I just react to some of the content. But you know Marcus is gonna always bring us that tea on Iliana. Although he has run into her and her husband since they ghosted him, it seems like they're still not interacting with him the way that they were when she was locked up. Okay, let's hear what this young lady has to share about the time that she spent incarcerated with Iliana and give our unfiltered reaction.
What's up YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got a young lady with us today. How you doing today, miss?
I'm good.
All right. So you've been waiting around the interview for about a smooth hour now. Okay, so you must have really wanted to talk to me. So I'm here, all right? So first and foremost, are you homeless?
Yeah.
Okay, so how old are you?
I'm 25.
25. And so how long? Yeah, I get close. All right, so how long have you been homeless?
About 2 years.
2 years? What happened 2 years ago that caused you to become homeless?
You know, I got into the street, got on drugs, and just didn't want to listen.
What drugs are we talking about?
Cocaine.
Okay, hard or soft?
Soft.
Hard.
Huh?
No?
No.
Soft?
I snorted it.
Okay, all right, just checking.
Oh.
Wanted to just check, just wanted to see real quick.
She was like, Ninja, what you trying to say, that I can't afford that soft? You know, some people take it as an insult when you say they was on hard instead of soft. Like they trying to say you was broke or something. But wait a minute, hey, don't do drugs. They're bad for you, okay?
I just checking, all right? All right, so who wasn't you listening to? Who was trying to tell you to do otherwise and you didn't do
I
it?
wasn't listening to nobody. More so my mama, though.
Okay.
And my family.
Okay. Because you seem like a sweet girl.
I am.
Right? You got your glasses, you got your afro look. You got the whole sweet girl vibe going on. Okay, so, wait, hold on. So they getting into it over here. Let me, Cantonesa. Cantonesa. Y'all messing up my video. Lord Jesus. All right, okay. So when we was just walking over here, you told me that you was Iliana's roommate in jail?
Yeah.
So how long was y'all roommates for?
So I think she did about a month. So, but I was in there a little bit longer than that.
So what was the back conversation like when I would be talking to her or whatever? What would she come and say after she would get off the phone with me?
So she was like, you be doing street interviews, you know. She was your main content, this, that, and the third. That in particular. And you were supposed to be helping her. She said you help people, this, stuff like that. She didn't talk bad about you.
Okay, what was the general chatter in the jail about me?
That you do Atlanta Street Interviews and you were supposed to be helping her get out.
Okay, and so were you still there when she got out?
Yeah, she left before me.
And so what was the chatter like when she got out?
She was mad. I mean, not mad. She was mad because she had to sit there, but she sounded like she wanted to do right, but then again, you know, I don't know. She just was more so concerned about getting her baby back.
Was she? Because she never mentioned Divine in any, hardly any of the videos, you know what I'm saying? But you say she used to talk about him in the cell?
Yeah, and I used to encourage her, you know, everything's going to be all right. She's young, so, you know, me being older and I done been through what she been through, you know, I can't help but encourage her and tell her everything's going to be all right. And, you know, you got to stop running behind niggas and, you know, focus on yourself.
So when you would tell her that, because most of the conversations that we would have would be about Tone.
Exactly.
And
I got tired of hearing him.
Okay, so she would talk about Tone a lot in jail?
Yeah.
Woo! Boy! Damn!
Child, what in the heck? See, I couldn't be out there, baby, if stuff like that be going on. And what was that hard knock on the ground? Did somebody punch him? Did he just fall out? I can't have the kind of headaches. I don't see how Marcus be out there. That's crazy. And look at Polo. He be in every scene, girl. And if he ain't in the scene, you could hear his mouth in the background hollering behind any interviewee's video.
Somebody call 911. That boy hit that ground hard.
But we don't play. Ooh. You don't tell me to suck your disrespecting me.
Just don't get on camera. Don't get on camera. Ooh, wait. I don't feel. Hold on. Yo, like, hold on. Yo, like, all right, because we eat our stuff, right? All right, so that's why. Marcus, did you just get that?
Welcome to Atlanta, baby.
Shout out to Hilarious Marcus, by the way, man. Shout out to you, my boy, man. All right, okay, so my bad about this. Obviously, I got interrupted, okay? It wasn't my fault, okay? It wasn't my fault. This is 5 points. Welcome to 5 points, everybody, all right? All right, okay, so, all right. Because a lot of people was like, okay, did you see any of the videos when you got out? You didn't see any of them?
No, but okay. So since I'm not the type to do this, but since you doing it, I'm doing it.
Right.
So
We're gonna get messy. Let's get messy. Let's get messy. All right. Let's just jump into it.
So basically, it was like you really she tried to make it seem like that you was putting her down or whatever, and I'm like, I mean, I don't think it's putting you down because if you agreeing to the questions and you answering the questions, then if you didn't want to answer them, then you should have just said you didn't want to answer them. Don't try to make it seem like it's something with it ain't. So, yeah.
So she felt like I was putting her down?
Yeah, she said, it's a lot.
No, go ahead.
You said she never talked about Divine.
Divine?
Is it Divine or Divine?
Divine.
Okay, Divine. Can we back up a little bit?
Well, no, I like to go, because it's the wing, so I got to be able to hear you.
Okay, so she said, basically, like, you tried to keep her from getting her baby when she got out.
Wait,
but
what?
I don't know. Yeah.
She said that I tried to keep her from...
That's a conversation y'all gotta have, and I don't even like how we making this shit messy.
Listen, I was about to say, it is what it is. Sometimes Marcus gets a little messy, okay? So...
I mean, you can't be surprised though, right? Because she'll lie on her own self, on her own husband, on her own baby. So of course she's gonna lie on Marcus. I believe what this girl is saying. Anything to not have to accept accountability for herself. Or if she don't get her baby back, well, she could just blame Marcus or tell everybody Marcus is the reason she didn't get her baby back. Let's continue.
Okay, because here's the thing, right? The truth is that I bonded her out of jail.
You did?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And she never said, she was essentially forced to say thank you when we finally ran into each other.
Oh, wow.
But she had never said thank you, didn't do anything, pretty much ghosted me after she got out.
That's crazy.
That's wild, right?
Yeah.
Because she would still be in there.
Yeah.
Tone wasn't doing anything to get her out.
And that's what I was telling her. Like, girl, you keep talking about Tone. Baby, Tone ain't studying you. Tone probably out here living his life. You know, but she young.
Well, so
y'all didn't.
So y'all never saw any of the videos in jail, so you didn't know what was going on.
Well,
a couple of trans people had came out and essentially outed Tone for one, dealing with trans, but then also for being a trans.
What?
Yes, he's got pictures with wigs on.
What?
And yes, post on all type of apps and stuff. Listen, I'm not messy. Like, I didn't create this stuff. I didn't put on a wig. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just reporting what's brought to me. Yeah. Is the news messy when they report the news?
No.
So then why do I get called messy for just reporting what's brought to me?
Hey, this is YouTube. I don't know.
It is what it is. All right, so, okay, so y'all didn't know that in the jail. Huh. Okay. This just gets more interesting. So you was like her actual roommate?
Yes, her actual roommate, yes.
Wow, okay.
For a month, like I said, she was there for about a month after you bonded her out or whatever. She was there for a month, probably a month and a couple of days, but yeah. Okay. If it weren't for me, I don't think little baby would have goddamn made it. Like, I felt bad for her.
What do you mean? Why do you say that?
Because she got a mouth on her. And then don't nobody want to keep getting back no motherfucking Tone. Tone ain't doing that for you. Focus on yourself. That's all I kept trying to tell. Like, focus on yourself. You know, you got to get yourself. There
was one phone call that we did where it sounded like that's where she was at mentally. Like, she was ready to kind of cut Tone off, and she was gonna focus on herself.
If there's a way that I can't be with Tone and I have to pick my son over him, I will do that. We argue every day. every day we almost argue. We get incidents, but it never came to this.
Let me ask you something, Iliana, real quick. Let me ask you something. Have you ever heard of Nia?
Who?
And I think the people was really gonna help her.
I even tried to help her.
Listen,
but
the people was gonna tap in. What you gonna say? What you started talking to her?
Once I was trying to help her too, but cause I'm a mother,
Mm-hmm.
so I know how it is. But once it's like anything I ask about her, she brings up Tone. So I'm like, damn, shawty, what did you do for yourself? You just focus about Tone. Tone not sting you. Like, I ain't trying to knock you for your man, cause that's your man.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, you gotta self first.
Listen, when I tell you, I asked him, could you at least just put $100, just $100 on the bond? He couldn't even do that, and I had paid him $300.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he still didn't use any of that money to put on the bond. So anyway,
Where's she at now?
She's out here somewhere. She
still be out here?
No, well, you know, they're out on MLK. But yeah, somebody had just sent me a picture of them. Where were they at? Right down there.
Oh wow.
Right down Peachtree. Like they were literally right up the street from here. But yeah, somebody just sent me a picture of them like 2 days ago.
Girl, now Marcus got a whole PI team out on these people. Listen, those people down there at that 5 Point on Peachtree, I hope I'm saying it right. Boy, they be looking out for Marcus, don't they? They be reporting back, taking screenshots, sending them pictures. Man, I know that's right, Marcus. So y'all, for the rest of the video, she's mainly talking about herself. Marcus is asking her the questions that he normally asks his interviewees. I thought there was going to be more content about Iliana and what she was talking about, but there wasn't. But you know, it was this girl's interview, so it is what it is. But go ahead and look at the full interview if you want to on Marcus's channel. That's Atlanta Street Interviews. But that's all I have. That's it for me. That's it for this video, y'all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.